there are a lot of students who would normally have taken the SAT or the ACT 2 or 3 times by the time their senior year starts in the fall, and many of them now are sitting there with just one test result, if that, because they were able to get that in before coronavirus hit. So as I've talked with deans of admission, I've heard from them consistently that they feel they can't make students accountable for something that they had no control over. In other words, how can we ask students to submit test results when they couldn't take the test? So what's happening now is that more schools have decided to make the test optional. Before coronavirus, there were just over 1,000 colleges and universities in the U.S. that were test optional in some form or another. Now that number is approaching 1,400, including schools that are among the very most selective in the country. So a big wave of change is starting to take place with the test option.
So what does it actually mean for a college to be test optional, and how much do test results really help in the selection process?
Well, again, test results have historically been part of the process to help level the playing field, to provide a standard look at a student's performance across 24,000 different high schools where the type of academic expectation varies greatly. So, that's where the test option has been a factor. But now, with a lot of colleges and universities doing validity studies on an annual basis. And by the way, the validity study takes a look at all the variables that are able to help predict whether a student can be successful in the first year of high school. That's what the tests are supposed to do too. The validity studies show that the tests actually have very little impact in predicting that success. So colleges finding some comfort in the notion that they can make good decisions about whom to admit without the test are saying, well, if kids can't take the test, how can we hold them accountable? Besides, we think we can make pretty good decisions about whom to admit without the test. Let's go ahead and experiment with the test option this year.
If that's the case, then why do so many colleges insist that students submit results?
That's the $1 million question, because for a long time, even before coronavirus, colleges have known that they can make good decisions about whom to admit without test results. The essence of that decision making takes place within the review of the student's academic record, courses taken in high school and grades received. The study of that pattern is the best predictor of the student's success. So what colleges really like about test results, and this is sort of the dirty little secret about it all, is they like big numbers. At the end of the day, it has nothing to do with making good decisions. It has to do with being able to say to the world, look at all the smart kids we just enrolled. See their test results. And the implication is that the SAT is a metric for intelligence. It's not. It does not reflect intelligence at all. So I think we have to kind of get past that and understand that testing really doesn't have an important role in predicting success. It's more of a marketing feature for many institutions.